Yes, they can. We have designed it so it's Part P exempt. So as long as you have a socket outlet in your garden, you as an unqualified electrician can go in and install these lights. Obviously, Greenlight is a professional garden installer. What we call bespoke fit. So for example, we will fit Rayco, which is a high-end switching system within the property. We might even fit a separate fuse board for the garden lighting. We will then run a multi-cord armoured cable around the garden and put mains voltage connection boxes in. We would then cut the plug off and wire the transformer straight into those mains connection boxes. As a landscaper, you can't do that because you're not a qualified electrician. But I say, as long as you have a socket outlet that's either switched from the house or we provide a timed photocell, you can use this product. The other good thing about actually using Nitelux, if you're a landscaper, when Part P come out, all landscapers basically ceased installing garden lighting because they had to have this qualification. Also, a lot of the time, garden lighting at that time had a very bad reputation because a lot of it was mains voltage, and just the slightest bit of condensation or dampness in that lighting system anywhere in that garden, and fuses inside the house would start to trip, and that would create big problems for landscapers. Getting guys back, trying to get things fixed. So we thought, look, it's got to be 12 volt, it's got to be parallel wired, which makes things very easy to wire. So now, as a landscaper, what you can do, not only can you build this in as you go, so if you're building steps, you can build the shrouds in, but you can also offer it as a service within your landscaping business. A lot of landscapers we've spoken to, when the client talks about garden lighting, they will often say, if you have we don't do garden lighting, if you have an electrician that you'd like to use, get him to call us and perhaps we can work together on it. Now the chances are both guys are really busy, electrical contractors are really busy. To actually get the two tied in on several first fixes and second fixes is proving awkward. And so a lot of actual landscapers decided to stop installing garden lighting. And likewise, from an electrical background, when it was just mains voltage lighting, I wasn't too keen on putting garden lighting in because I knew no matter what I'd done, no matter how many times I filled those whisker boxes with gel, no matter whether I used the top products, there would always be that risk of that trip on an RCD, which we had to put in for safety reasons. And again, we would have to come back and try and repair and track down exactly what that problem is. It could just be normal condensation in light fittings. So for a landscaper, it's build in as you go. As a trade person, we do give you a trade discount, so you've got another income source there. Plus, you can offer it now like you offer irrigation services. You can offer the complete service with the backup from us to do your design, do the product selection. If you're around about an hour's drive from where we're based, which is in Bexley Heath in Kent, then I'm more willing to actually come out and do a site visit for you free of charge and give you any advice that you need. If you're professional electricians, Nitelux is ideal for you. Goes together very simply. You can bespoke fit the transformers into wise boxes, Crestron, Lutron, Control 4. You can have it just on plain photocells, switched from inside the house. Knightsbridge do a switching system. So again, an electrician can now take this knowing that he's not going to get those trips, knowing that he's got good professional backup from contractor-based beginnings.